Hello, friends. It's Steven Stiles, and today is Monday, April the 13th, 2026. And I don't think I've ever really made a video like this, even though I've been making some videos for quite a little while, kind of sporadically. And I've yet to make one that actually just kind of lays out who I am, what I'm doing, and why. So I'm going to do that here. I'm going to upload it to a couple places and just kind of keep moving forward from here with a little more intentionality. So, it's 2026. I'm 45 years old, and it's been on my heart for probably one way or another. Being involved in media has been something that has been in my heart since I was a child. Quite frankly, I was in speech contests and spelling bees like that in grammar school. I remember in about fifth grade being invited on the ABC affiliate in Chicago to co-host a television show called Face to Face with a renowned black journalist named Mr. Vernon Jarrett. I was in fifth grade at the time, and I did, I think, 3 rounds of co-hosting with him on ABC7 on his show Face to Face. I remember we talked to Dr. Clinton Bristow, who at the time had come up to be the president of Chicago Public Schools. On another episode, I think we talked to the late, great maestro Paul Freeman. Dr. Freeman was the founder and principal conductor of the Chicago Sinfonietta for a number of years. And then there's another gentleman, I can't recall his name, but I believe he was a very integral part of the creation of like the MoneyGram systems with Western Union and I think American Express or something. I don't remember his name, but I remember there being something about him being high-level corporate financial services. These were 3 different, very distinct, very distinguished, successful black people. And I was able to meet these people and interview them and had, I think, some questions that were given to me and some questions I was told who they were and kind of was able to ask some things on my own. And that was kind of like planting the seed, if you will. And then years and years later, yeah, I've played on TV a bunch of time with different artists, local television on WGN and things. And then went back to school for mass communication with a digital video emphasis and made a short film that was on Amazon for a short period of time. It was terrible, it was really, really bad, but I was a part of making it with my professor and a bunch of classmates, and done a bunch of other little projects like that, and even was a part of a show called Windy City Live in Chicago when it first came out years ago as a guest and then as a field correspondent for an episode, and have written for, it's just a bunch of stuff that I've done that's been involved in media. I feel like I'm prattling on now. But the point is that even when it comes to things like YouTube, it was something that I almost did years ago. And I think because I second guessed myself and whether or not I was able to really contribute meaningful value, I talked myself out of it. And it's been on my heart a long time to do online ministry and to share things with people that may be beneficial to someone, advice for life, you name it. Again, I think I've just talked myself out of that stuff for a real long time, and I'm gonna do my best to stop doing that. Not only that, I think I've also, in many ways, failed to honor the gift that God has given me to communicate and share with people, because while the space may be crowded, there may also be those that could benefit from something that I have to say. And you're almost depriving people of a blessing if you don't share. So, because this is the version of the world that I live in, and this is where so much teaching and training and testimony and shoot, even preaching happens, I'm going to do a lot more of that. And it's something that I've said repeatedly before, even on maybe an Instagram video a couple years ago, and still haven't done. But here we are. And it may not look all that great. As you can see, I'm just sitting on a couch in my living room. But I'm going to use what I have in my hand right now. And when it makes sense to do more and maybe be a little more elaborate, I'll do that. I will say a few things today that are really on my heart, and I'll probably stop this video and then start making a separate one that's very targeted from a topic standpoint. But so much of what I have to say is going to be around faith faith formation, and to a lesser degree, but an important one perhaps, the condition of the world that we live in, and how those things kind of intersect. If it's for you, I hope it's a blessing to you. Thanks. Peace.